Too late.
Too heavy. Here.
Oh. Swim bait.
I'm not even going to tie it, I'll just poke it in this little hole. The assignment is twofold: to test Shimano's new Curado 200 E-Series reels on both bass and redfish. For bass, we've come to Billy Chapman's Anglers Inn in Mexico. The objective is to encounter as many bass as possible, and this is the perfect place for it.
Nice. So it doesn't rip off one end.
We're testing both the 5-to-1 and 7-to-1 versions, using every family of lures and types of line known to man, because these reels are designed to handle them all, from light finesse lures to giant swim baits and everything in between, using mono, fluorocarbon, or braid. After just a few seconds of having this reel in your hands, the first thing you notice is that it weighs almost nothing. I think it's like 7.6 ounces. The second thing you notice, its low profile is so comfortable, it feels like it's part of you. But what's really amazing about this reel is that it's got the capacity of a 200, but it's actually smaller in stature than a 100. He's got a little weirdness on his tail. After a few fish, you realize this tiny little beast has got the cranking and fish stopping power of a reel twice its size. The E-Series Curado was available in both a 5-to-1 and a 7-to-1 retrieve. As it turned out, these Mexican bass were really onto crankbaits fished at super high speeds. Even fished on the 7-to-1 200E7, the HEG gears moved the lures effortlessly. How do they cast? Well, the E-Series reels all feature a new Magnum Light spool which reduces startup inertia, which is huge. Super free bearing supported pinion gears for even more reduction in friction. Plus a titanium line guide. Like all Shimano baitcasters, this reel has a set of centrifugal brakes. When the spool spins, these brakes are thrust outward and they run against this little rim to slow down the reel. What I'm going to do is pop all of them in. Now these are all locked in so there's no brake control. So I'll get my maximum distance, put my minimum anti-backlash. We'll see how she pitches. Oh man, I forgot to tie the stupid line on. Quick cast out and see if you can get my line floating. Doggone it. I stuck the line in this little hole to save time. It was dark, I couldn't see good. But I figured, well, I'll never get to the end of my line. These are bass. The good-looking guy about to set the hook is Shoji Nacho Nakagawa. He's the engineer who designed this little beauty. Good job, Nacho. The new Curados could not have performed better on bass. Now on to Louisiana to see if they can handle a big red. From Mexico, Nacho heads back to Japan, and Jeremy and I head to Buras, Louisiana to fish the Mississippi Delta. We meet up with Captain Anthony Randazzo at Paradise Plus Lodge to catch some big reds and burn some drag.
Give me the poison.
I'm using the Yabby crayfish. It's about the fourth time. There, he's got one. Come back up.
Beauty.
Alright. Get you back in the water.
Beautiful job getting that fish to come back. A double.
There. A few years ago, he'd have been in somebody's frying pan, I'll betcha.
Gonna be.
Here to
4.5 pounder.
cool. Cool.
Can't make your own triple concentrated crab pogie oil. There, now, Jimmy.
Yep.
That's one you hooked in. Double.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
So you should be able to make it all fall into place.
Okay, fish. Well, thank you, Captain. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
My pleasure.
And that's a redfish. The smooth D'Artanium drag provides an infinite amount of drag settings, up to 11 pounds of drag on the 200 sizes, and an incredible 15 pounds on the 300. This, coupled with the high-efficiency gears, or HEG, that consist of an oversized drive and pinion gear, provide an effortless retrieve regardless of lure size, plus all the fish-moving torque needed to handle anything you might encounter. These reels are definitely saltwater rated with the use of lightweight, corrosion-resistant graphite side plates and shielded stainless steel ball bearings. They also utilize a shielded anti-rust bearing, or SARB, on the pinion gear, which is the area most prone to saltwater intrusion. For precision casting and going toe-to-toe with trout, big reds, and snook, the new Curado E-Series is the perfect weapon.
I think she's just about done.
Beautiful. How about that one?
Here you go. I'll bring him up.
Owners don't lose fish.
I'm worried about the split rings.
I understand. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Captain. Yeah.
Good job.
Even though the new Curado 300E series is built off the same tooling as its famous predecessor, I still want to put it through its paces to be sure that the changes made were for the better. So I sneak a prototype along with me on a trip to Guatemala to test it on some powerful Pacific sailfish. By adding an SARB bearing to the pinion and increasing the overall bearing count, the new Curado 300E is even smoother and more corrosion resistant than before. Now this is an early prototype and it's not the final color, of course, but let me tell you, its guts are ready for action, and as you can see, it's as strong as ever. Okay. Perfecto. God, that's fun. Great move.
Nice job. You tried to beat me 3 times.
Why do I like pitching and switching to sails? Because it's totally visual. And if it'll hold up, a little bait caster like this does it best.
Guatemala!
Good God! I run! Back on it! Good job, Captain! We've cast every lure from heavy to light. We've used every type of line and caught hundreds of fish, and you know what? The new compact, lightweight Curado E-Series exceeded all of our expectations.